Carb gels. What is it, and do I need them if I'm training for a 5K? I'm Diego, and today that's what we're gonna talk about. I see a lot of people asking if they need carb gels for their training and their race when they are going from a couch to 5K. So basically they are training for the first 5K. And it's very funny hearing that, because carb gels would usually be something that it's quite advanced, and probably a lot of people just get into the internet bus, and because they are training for the first race, their first 5K, they're probably not used with the process, with the running itself, and they think that the problem is actually that they don't have the energy necessary to complete that training or their race. And so because of that, let's try to understand what the carb gels is. But first, we need to understand how actually our body works. So basically our body works with two different kinds of energy. So our body uses fat and our body uses carbs. They metabolize in two different ways. While fat, it takes longer for your body to extract that as energy. Carbs is much faster. So our body stores carbs as glycogen in our muscle. So when we go for activity, one of the first things that your body consumes as energy is the glycogen. There is other which is faster, but as simplicity, let's say like this. So the first storage place that your body is gonna collect for energy is the glycogen. But the glycogen store is very limited in comparison with fat. So no, we have fat throughout our whole body, but you kind of get into a dilemma, right? You have something that your body will burn very fast, the glycogen, but it's limited store, and you have your fat, which is much bigger in your body, but your body takes a lot of time to transform that from the actual fat to energy. So one of the solutions for that is actually supplementing your body with more external energy, and those energy are actually the carb gels. So you probably have seen the little sachets which people in a race just rip it out and just ingest. They are basically concentrated carbohydrates to replenish the amount of carbs that you have used in your activity. So do I need them for my first 5K or while I'm training for the 5K? And the answer is 100% no. So 5K is very short for your body to consume the whole glycogen stores. I'd say that even if nutrition is not very good, like if the person eats a lot of processed food, that those pizzas, those lasagnas, even in those cases, your body will still store the glycogen, and your body still could use the storage that it has kept. So that's for sure a no. The carb gels are really necessary when we're talking about longer distances. Even in a 10K is really not necessary. You could only just drink water for both 5K and 10K, fine. Even for more experienced people running a half marathon, carb gels wouldn't be necessary. For example, I today ran a half marathon training, was a training session, and I didn't take any carbs. But if you talk about race, and if you want to be a little bit more performatic, of course, it would be a very good idea to supplement with carbs, because your body, of course, will go through all the storage, and then it's good for you to replenish that, although you don't replenish 100% what you wasted, but that will help at least to get to the other side, to the finishing line. If we're talking about longer distance, and then it gets really clear that it is a very good idea to supplement with carbs, and we're talking about long distance Now going back to the people who are training for 5Ks, is just give time. The training works. It may take time, it may take a little bit of will and perseverance, but you will get used to the effort. So just keep going, be patient, and you're going to collect all the rewards as long as you keep going. So that's it, guys. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I see you around.